Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fatima, also known as Tima Danette, and I'm here with a lock update, but I have a special guest.
Yes, my name is Nicole.
Nicole is one of my best friends. And I didn't want to say, because remember I told you that I was going to put you in it, but I didn't want you to be like, you know, like sometimes like with YouTube, you don't want to put everybody's business out there. But the story is we was supposed to lock together.
Oh yeah, we were.
So my lock date is March 20th, which...
Yeah, my lock date was April 20th. So we were like just a month apart.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the same.
It was supposed to be the same day, but
you know, things happen. But so that means what? How long am I? 3 months?
Damn,
almost 4 months
right now. What are we in, August?
We're in July. But I'm what, almost 4 months.
Right, because I'm
three.
Because my next my appointment is the last day of this month, which would be my 90 days.
Okay. Yeah. But we're almost close. So 1 month apart, and I initially didn't want to say that because, you know, I don't know, I wanted to show your hair but show mine. Anyway, but I wanted to do a lock update. I thought this would be cool because I haven't done a lock update, and then ask Nicole some questions.
Yes,
because
I'm ready.
I was just like, how do you feel with locks? You know, I get questions, but I wanted to ask you. So the first question is, how do you feel about your locks? We're drinking wine, guys.
I am. I need it. I love them. They're really versatile. And so, like, I love that.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I kind of been struggling with my locks. Like this little, I feel like it's a comb over. Like, I feel 12.
See, I don't. You asked me a question, though?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Let me answer the question. So, I do feel like they're versatile. I have 2 kids. And for me to be able to, like, wake up and just go and always look like my hair's done, for me that's everything, because sometimes I don't have the time and the energy to like really put into, you know, to make my hair look nice. And so that's great. And then for me it's like freedom. So I love my locks. I can do anything. I can finally put them up in a ponytail. Yes. Okay. And so, yeah, I like my locks.
Yeah, I love the way they look. See, I like your locks. She likes my locks.
Yes, I love the thickness of her locks, and like they're gorgeous. And then mine's getting there. We're not quite there
I feel like
yet.
I'm impatient. Like, I didn't know. What have you noticed? That was my next question about yourself. Like, I noticed, for example, that I changed my hair a lot, or I was so dependent on my puff. You know, I would wear my hair up, and that would just be like, okay, I can go. What have you noticed about yourself?
I think when it came to my hair, like, I kind of relied on one style, and so that's why I said, like, I like the versatility, because like right now I'm still in the stage where I can't do a lot to it, but wait till I can start styling it. Okay. And so,
girl, she ready for a style.
I'm ready for a 2 strand twist. Let's go. But I think I used to just wear ponytails because it was easy, because you know, I'm up in the morning getting the kids ready. I don't have time for nothing else. And so, you know, now I can do some rollies. I can just do some different things. And my hair was super thick. And it is thick. And so I cut when I got mine done, because look, they charge based on the length and the density. So I was like, go ahead and cut off 3 inches. I'm not tripping.
And she's in Seattle. I'm in Charlotte.
Yeah. So we're in different
North
states.
Carolina. So
yeah.
How many locks do you have?
Girl, enough.
I counted mine.
You took the time to count your locks?
I think I have close to 300. I can't remember the exact number, but I think I'm at.
But how did you start though? And then
I think I have 3 something.
No, I'm curious. Like, how did you start? Did you like section it off?
I sectioned it off. You didn't count it? You don't want to count it? You don't care?
This is where I sip some wine.
Do you feel like how's your self-esteem with your locks?
I mean, I've always had good self-esteem, high self-esteem, but you know, with the locks, I don't know if it changed my self-esteem necessarily. Yeah, I don't know if it changed my self-esteem. I feel like my self-esteem has always been pretty good.
I don't know. I feel like it kind of has me fade into I don't feel like it messes with my self-esteem. Maybe a little bit. because I feel like I'm fading because I'm like not used to not having my hair up. Like to me, that was my crown. I feel like so it has me kind of like fading to the background a little bit.
Well, see, I don't know. Like I was natural. When did I go natural? I went natural in 2012.
I went natural 2009.
Okay, so I went natural in 2012, and I mean, I would treat myself. I say treat, but I would flat iron my hair like every quarter, at least once a quarter.
Yeah.
And I do miss that. I miss me a good silk press and just being able to like, you know, walk around. But I don't know. I really love this. I'm gonna give it until the age of 40, and then we'll see.
Don't tell the people the 40 story.
No. Okay.
If you want to hear the 40 story, comment down below. But right now, okay. So,
well, yeah.
Perception. How do other people perceive you since you had your locks?
Well, I'm a counselor, and so in that field, I work in education, and there's not a lot of folks of color, and it's even smaller when we get to like the African American community who can really realize locks. So a lot of people just think I have braids, and so they're like, "Oh, I like your braids," or "When are you gonna take them out?" or you know, something like that. They don't really understand that this is a hairstyle, this is a life, this is a life change. And so
do you get a lot of questions about it at work?
Yeah, I do. People love it. They're like, "Oh my god, those are small braids," and you know, so I take the time to educate them, and I tell them like what they are and things like that, so that they know. But that's a question I have though. Can I ask a question?
Oh, sure, you can ask me a question.
So one question I have is like, because I know that hair and perception is something so big in the workforce, and so like I'm wondering like how has that either impacted you or affected you either positively or negatively?
I cringe. You know, North Carolina is kind of different. So I feel like I be having to wear my hair certain ways, like at work.
Yeah.
Because I'm in an environment. I do retirement. So I'm in an environment where I am a lot of other people. I'm like one of a few.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to wear I feel like I have to wear my hair back or like certain styles out my face. Like, so I feel like I can't truly be myself at work. So that bothers me. So sometimes that has me down because you know how I am.
You can't be yourself.
Right. Like that's a part of me. So, and then two people automatically assume like you're from certain places.
Oh my gosh. I always get like, and I love it too. Don't get me wrong. I be like, people like, you know, what part of Africa are you from? I'm like, yes, you know, not to be funny. Like I know my heritage and my culture, but I just take it as a compliment. And people often, like when I used to wear my puff out or something like that, why are you looking like that?
I don't like that.
You know,
I get how, it's different, but I be getting hella offensive.
I take it as a compliment, like the ultimate compliment a lot of times. No?
Or has someone tried to touch your hair?
I had that once. I was in Las Vegas and a lady, I was wearing it out, and a lady came to me and asked if she could touch. And ever since then I haven't. I'm approachable, but approachable with boundaries. And so,
that's a good one.
And so people, I think, respect those boundaries that I put up. And so no, I don't get that. I don't do that. People don't touch me. I'm not a Nikki. You don't touch my hair. Those are just boundaries that I have that I think people
hate
respect.
The Nikki child.
Don't call me Nikki. And I've had people ask me like, can I? No. That's the answer. Is no.
I used to be like that, but now since I'm using Tima Danette, but I used to hate when people call me Tima. Like that's a nickname.
I've been calling you Tima.
No, like
for
people
like
that
years.
know me, but I've had people like, is it short? Hey Tima, you look like.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, but no. So I feel like at work I would have to wear my hair back or wear it a certain way. So I just feel super tight.
Yeah. I did at first. At first, when I first got locks, or just at first period, I would wear my hair back all the time because I thought I had to be neat. And then I remember I had a coworker. I came to work one day and I had it was the first time that I had I didn't have a ponytail and I just had my puff out. I had just washed it. And I had a couple coworkers come to me and was like, Nicole, your hair is beautiful. You should always wear it like that. And since then, that's when I like really embraced it. Like I don't have to fit in anyone's box of what's culturally acceptable for my hair. And I could wear it the way I want to wear it because it's my hairstyle. And like, yeah, so I'm not bothered now. Plus I know my value in the workplace, like, you know, so I'm not.
See, I feel like I have to get there.
I'm not bothered.
So
by
I
it.
struggle with that, you know, and then also, this is a whole nother
We're on a
conversation.
tangent. Where do we go?
Yeah, here in the workplace.
Okay.
But do you feel beautiful with your hair?
I feel beautiful without my hair or with it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be funny, but I do. Like, I feel beautiful if I cut my hair off. And it took me a while to get here because for a long time, remember we had those conversations, like, I feel like I was my hair. But
that's what I'm learning about myself, like with the locks. Like, I'm embracing it. I'm trying to, but I was my hair.
Yeah,
so it's a struggle.
It was a struggle for me. But look, like I said, I have 2 kids and I'm married, and it's a whole thing. So at this point, I love who I am, and I love my hair, and I put a so at the end of that. Like, if you don't like it, then he does.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm good.
Going back to perception, because that was my do you feel beautiful, but perception. Why people, like, when I'm in a beauty supply store, assuming I know where all the damn the oils are, like, where's the shea butter? Like, sis, I don't work here. I don't work here. Yeah. So, and it's funny because people automatically assume, like, you're like the bohemian, which I am. I feel like, but they automatically assume that now that I have locks. But with my puff, I didn't get as many preconceived notions about everything. But yeah. So are you going to continue to go with the locks?
I am. I'm going to go until I'm 40. And then at 40, we'll...
She keep going into this 40 story.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell it. But we'll see at 40. 40 is this big life change for me. And if they look good and I'm there at 40, I'll keep it. If not, then no. I will, I'm going to cut my hair off all the way.
Last question. With products, what do you use? I've learned that I was putting a lot of stuff in my hair in the beginning, but now, like, I barely use water. Like, some days I get up and don't put anything on it, maybe once a week. So, like, do you have, like, a routine that you set now?
I don't. In the beginning, I was, like, putting oil in it because it was just, like, I was used to that. Like, waking up, you do the oil and stuff. But I realized that there was a lot of buildup that I was getting and lint. And then when I went to get my retie, it took forever to, like, get the lint out. And you had to really do a lot to get the buildup. And so now, no, I leave my locks alone. When I mean alone, like, I do not touch them. I don't use any oil in them. So this is my routine. Let me go through my routine.
What is it?
Okay. So, so at night I do, I twist my hair. And
every night?
Every night. I twist my hair every night.
Child.
Yes, every night I twist my hair. And then I put the bonnet on or the scarf. If I want my edges to kind of lay down, I put my scarf on.
I'm learning that. Bonnet versus scarf. Comment down below. I prefer the scarf.
I love my scarf.
It gives you more control.
Right. And it depends how I twist my hair and how I'm going to wear it the next day, right?
I can't believe you twist your hair every night.
Every night.
That's dedication.
Yes.
Sis.
So if I want this to kind of go back and, like, I need this to be flat, then I will wear my scarf. And if I'm tired and I'm just like, let me just get these twists, I'm gonna put that bonnet on and go straight to sleep. But then in the morning, I don't do anything. I might do, like, if it's looking really frail and dry, I might squirt some hair sheen on it. But I'm doing that like once every 3 weeks because it doesn't need anything, and I just leave it alone. And that's it.
Your hair looks really good.
Thank you, sis. I don't do anything. Yeah, I just that's the routine.
I've noticed, like, around my perimeter, which we were talking about, like, I get really flaky, irritated. So like I need to find, like, maybe a clarifying shampoo. But I've been using Head and Shoulders.
I notice that too sometimes. And sometimes what I will do when I see that is I'll take a shower. But when I take my shower, instead of having my scarf or my bonnet on, I will just let the steam kind of do its thing. And then when I come out, that natural moisturizer that steam gives my scalp, it usually fixes the problem. The other thing, surprisingly or not, when I go get I get my reties every 5 weeks, just because that's
you legit go every 5 weeks.
Every 5 weeks because that's my new growth schedule. So I go every 5 weeks to get my retie. But what I notice is that what she will do is, if I have like a lot of buildup, we will use, like, not a lot, but like this much Dawn. Yes, I said Dawn dish soap.
I cannot believe that.
Yes.
And that's the difference between Nicole and I. I started with mini twist.
Yep.
She legit have the sister locks.
Yeah, and so she'll put a little bit of Dawn in whatever she's using, and that she'll wash my hair, and that gets that buildup out.
I've never known that.
And that's what we do.
It doesn't make your scalp itchy?
No. And then she does the regular routine with the other like soaps and a little bit of conditioner and stuff like that.
Does she deep condition your hair?
We haven't had a deep condition yet.
Okay.
But I did have another question.
Okay.
It just popped into me. I felt like, some ancestors was talking to me about this one. But
you believe in the ancestors?
I don't actually. But
what's your question?
My question is like, how has this changed your relationship? Like, how does your partner embrace your lock journey?
Oh God, I knew that was.
Yes.
He loves it. He has locks. So I never thought I would be with the man with locks.
Did I? I don't know if I thought that. I
never thought I would be with a man with locks, because I always said I don't want you using my hair products. I don't want. No, I like fades. But he has like, I'm kind of lit right now. But he loves my locks.
Yeah.
And because he's been locked before, so he's been locked for years, and he cut his hair off. Now he's back, so it's kind of one of those things. Like, so when I be like, "What do? I need to do," he'd be like, "Leave it alone."
Yeah. Just
so
let it. Just
he's taught me to leave it alone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How does your husband feel about your locks?
Oh, he stays in my hair.
We should ask him.
We could ask him.
We're gonna add Jason below.
First of all, he stays in my hair products. Like, I feel like he thinks my hair products are his hair products. So
No, he does have nice hair.
He does have nice hair.
He has nice hair.
He loves them. At first he didn't want me to get them done, like the big dreadlocks, and he was just like, he couldn't imagine them. And I really got these because of the different things that I can do with them. Like, I can curl them, I can do different things, and so he actually enjoys them and he likes them. He'd be pumping me up he'd be like, yes. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But no, he enjoys the locks.
That's dope.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind if he had locks.
Really?
Not like brother locks.
They call them brother locks?
I might have just made that up. But I think there are brother locks. They're sister locks.
I've never heard of brother locks.
I've
never heard of brother locks.
I guarantee they're brother locks, okay? But I couldn't imagine him having them this song. But I can imagine, because he has a little gray in his hair, like the loose kind of ones and kind of going back.
He already looks like.
Ooh!
Jesus.
Anyways, but I think he would look nice in some.
We're gonna add him on here. We're gonna try to get him on camera, you guys.
Oh.
Maybe we'll have some more questions, but we didn't want to keep this video too long, but we wanted to just do an update, and I thought it would be cool since I'm in Seattle visiting Nicole, and we embarked on this journey. Did I force you or you forced me?
It was so organic, actually. Like, we were on the phone.
She's been talking about locks for a while.
Yeah, I've been talking about it for a year, but we were just on the phone. And then we were just like, we're doing it. And we literally picked out our phone and just picked out a date and was like, we're going to do it on this date. And we had to start making calls. You remember that?
Yeah. And I never thought I would get locks. But I was once I started seeing it, I thought locks was cool, but I never wanted big locks or anything like that. So when I heard of Microlocs, I was like, oh, that's right up my alley. Because I do mini twists. I used to do mini twists all the time.
Yep.
So.
Oh, I got another question.
What?
Did you do any research? Like, what is the research that you did before you started on this journey?
Sure, I did Instagram research. I did YouTube research. Like, I was looking more so at pictures, like, as far as this is how I want it. Like, I knew the texture of my hair and possibly how it would lock up. But and also what was important to me is having my ends out. I knew I wanted a nice, like, curl or whatever, just to see how that. But I really wanted them smaller. But now when I go to my reties or get them twisted, and that's another thing, she twists one session, and then the next time I go out, she'll do the retie. I be cringing because I hate sitting there that long, so I feel like now I have the perfect size.
Yeah, I love your size. Yeah, I did a lot of research. I actually
we know you did a lot of research, sis. So this is the research queen.
Man, I love it.
We actually became friends at Johnson C. Smith.
JC?
No, psych majors.
You were supposed to say SU. You missed it.
SU.
You missed the call.
It takes a long to do, but we do. You remember that one?
I don't. Actually, I don't remember that.
Are you serious right now?
Is that a chant from Smith?
The cheerleaders.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I don't know.
We're done.
Yeah.
You really don't remember that?
Absolutely not.
It takes a ball. Why I'm repeating it like
I don't know. It's not gonna come back.
We do. You don't remember?
I don't remember that.
Where were you at?
Reading a book someplace. And library.
You don't remember that for real?
I honestly don't.
Child.
I remember that.
I hope nobody from Smith is watching this.
Well, yeah.
If you are, do they have the bull emojis?
Anyways. Yes, we met at Smith. You know, I took a little bit of extra time on my educational journey.
I'm all for aesthetic. And I know how to treat my hair, but I'm learning it's different. But I was for aesthetic. This is what I want my hair to look like. I mean, I know no hair is the same, but I knew where I wanted to go. You took research to a whole nother level.
I did take research. And did you just cut my story off though? It's okay. I'm not gonna finish it. But
what was your research?
It was important for me to have someone do my locks that was like licensed. And so I started off with like the Sisterlock website, and if you go there you can like
did send that to me.
Yeah, you can pull your state up, and then you can find someone who's actually like licensed,
grade certified.
Yeah, to be able to do your
her grade is on point.
And so that was really important to me because I just didn't want anyone doing it. Like, you can find anyone, but I hear so many different stories from people whose like grid may be off, or their hair care may be off, and so then they end up.
Did that matter to you?
That mattered a lot to me. Like, if I'm gonna do it, and if I'm gonna invest in this hairstyle and this lifestyle, then I wanted my stuff to be on point. And so it was important for me to.
And you pay a lot
someone,
for Sisterlocks.
You do. The investment of your time, your energy, and your money is huge. And so I wanted to make sure that like I was getting a return on my investment, which I feel like I did.
Yeah, see that, no, I didn't mind a grid, but I noticed sometimes, like you said, if you don't go to the right person, it's like your hair is like the parts matter so much to where you end up not having enough hair to like the density. So density, that's why I picked Microlocs, because I was like, I need density. And I knew over time, depending on, you know, my growth and everything, it would look a certain way, because I wanted a lot of density, because I had plans for my hair.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I got a certain style in mind.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say anything what that style is just yet, because I don't want to jinx it.
Okay, then don't.
Okay,
but they look beautiful, sis.
Yours look beautiful too.
Thank you.
But yes, guys, tell us what products are you using. How do you feel about your locs? How long have you been locs?
What's your upkeep? Like, what is your schedule? What do you do?
Yeah,
I need tips.
And I'm gonna put Nicole information below. And also, we took some like turnaround views of, we did like a little, hers is a little janky, but follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna post it to the Instagram. I'm gonna put it here, so you'll be able to see our lock videos, like just the progress. So you need to do this every month, because I kind of do it.
I'm not gonna do it every month. I'm not gonna do that.
If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, we do this.
Oh, I feel uncomfortable doing that.
That's like bye.
Peace. Deuces.
Okay, so we have Jason here, which is Nicole's husband. So we wanted a male perspective on this. So Jason, we have a few questions for you, okay? So in this video, we were talking about locs. So first question, do you like the locs on Nicole?
I love Nicole's locs. They're wonderful. There's a lot of good things about them.
Okay, tell us. Tell the people.
Oh, okay. That's the first question.
Yes, tell the people.
Tell you what the good things are about them. So my favorite thing is that I can touch your scalp.
Okay.
Which is wonderful. So imagine your crush. My crush is this one, Monjolay. She's my crush. Imagine you're with your crush. You're sitting on the floor and your crush is on the couch, and you guys are watching your favorite movie, you're drinking your favorite drinks, and all of a sudden you just feel these angelic hands.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Just rubbing your head. Just imagine that. Close your eyes and imagine that.
We are imagining.
Yes, so that's just a sense of the enhanced intimacy that these locs.
He said enhanced intimacy.
Yes,
okay, Jason, you get a snap.
Okay. But it just allows a little bit more closeness. We all know that, you know, my hair is thick and anybody's spouse's hair could be thick, and it's just sometimes it's just hard to get to that scalp.
Oh, okay,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We all have nice, healthy hair, but the healthiest part is being able to rub that scalp and massage that head.
He's rubbing it now, Nicole.
Right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's one thing I like about it. Another thing is that it's super versatile. She can put it up, she can put it down, and
We talked about that earlier.
I think it's healthy. That's what I like about it. What else? What else?
Okay, Jason, good answer. So we have a two-part question. So what was your perception before, like your perception of locks before she got them?
My perception of locks?
What did you think about them?
Like, did you have any like preconceived notions about people with locks?
Preconceived notions. My notions is that they're not as neat as they are. Like this is a different level of locks.
Yeah.
This is hours of
Oh my gosh.
single detailed. You would never think the grid. The grid is where it's
You
at.
told him about the grid? Okay.
No, I've seen it.
Did a little research.
Okay,
But
you
I've
did
seen it.
research,
Yeah, I've
Jason?
looked at. I've been like, oh, that
Because at
grid is
first he
nice.
was like, no, he didn't. He was not on board, and I was like, look, I'm doing this anyway. But he was not feeling when I told him I was going to get locks because I think he thought about dreadlocks and some other stuff. But he thought about dreadlocks, and so he didn't know about Sisterlocks, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not getting dreadlocks. I'm getting something totally different.
So what's your perception after? Well, we know it's strange because you've done your research, but
that
what's
they're
after?
a lot more healthy, and I'm all about health.
Yeah.
And, living to your best potential, and this just makes it easy to have a healthy scalp, and just the added level of like ease. Like it makes your spirit easier because you feel better, you look better, you feel better, and you can take care of yourself a lot easier. So it kind of just, to me, I've seen it put a lot more ease and release a lot of anxiety. You know, black women have a level of anxiety because of their hair, because it's not easy just to get up and
That's true.
take care of your hair. I mean,
That's
you know,
really
I mean,
true.
we all know, right?
Right.
Taking care of your hair is a challenge. It's a chore, and it's not always easy. So anytime you can relieve some stress about your appearance and how you feel and your health, that's a plus. And that this is certainly doing.
It kind of goes to the next question a little bit.
Yeah, that was segueing into the next question. Like, as far as her self-confidence, like, have you seen a change in her self-confidence?
Obvious. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's fun seeing her be silly about, oh, I like this, I don't like this, you know, up, down, and being able to play with her hair and not be like it's a chore, and being like, oh, I have to blow dry it, I have to wash it, I gotta go to the salon, and it's just not working. Instead of that, she's just like, oh, like this,
I don't know
like
if I ever
this.
sounded like that though. But
No, you didn't sound like that, but okay. But it is a good thing being able to see you see yourself in different looks, which is cool. Like, you know, that's girly stuff, right? Girls want to be girls and be like, oh, I can put it to the side, put it up.
Right.
And it's easy. You know, we have a family, we got 2 boys, and they're wild, and they take all our time. So any opportunity to make anything easier, especially with your, you know, your looks and your confidence. Really, it's about your confidence. I think that's the biggest thing.
Right.
You feel better, you're able to be a better everything, you know. Mom, co-worker, friend, everything. And it's a lot more fun, and I've enjoyed it, and it has been good food for the spirit.
Okay.
In a good way.
Okay. Well, that's all we really had. But in closing, I thought that was interesting as far as like his, you know, perception of like women and confidence and stuff, and black women in here. How do you feel about other people embracing locks? Like, do you feel like more women should do it? Or you got friends, they may talk, like, is that something like natural hair sometimes versus loose hair or permed hair? Like, did you before have a preference? Now that you're married, you have someone with locks, you know, has that changed your perception? Back to perception again.
That's interesting because I've always had natural hair. I mean, since we've been together.
I would say to anybody that is thinking about it or looking at it, just start looking at pictures of the grids. And it's impressive. It looks like it would be a lot because of the time, but it really is beautiful when you can, you know, see someone's scalp and it's so neatly put together. I think the grid is one of the most beautiful things.
So that changed your perception as
it does.
far as, like,
I
the
think
grid.
Look at the
because
grid.
it was neat. I think he
It's
had a
very
perception
clean,
that it was
very
going to be
neat.
like, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what he thought, but
Bumbleclot, dreadlocks.
so I think
That's
that
not
he had like this perception that it wasn't gonna, like, maybe I wasn't gonna upkeep it or something like that, but I think that when he seen that it was like,
You see that you're
that it
able
was
to
neat.
wash it.
Yeah.
It's like you can style it, and it
Manageable.
really looks like almost like her loose texture, the way she kind of has it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Good decision.
Well, this is nice. Thanks for sitting down with the people, Jason.
Yes.
Now, did you have any closing thoughts, Nicole?
I don't know. Do I? No, I don't think I have any closing thoughts. I mean, I love my hair. I think, you know, I'm gonna keep it fro a little bit of time, and we'll see what happens at 40.
Now, Jason. Oh, I do have a question. Like, since she took the journey, would you ever take the journey?
No.
I can so imagine you
But that's-
with some.
I mean, it's still long hair, and it's way more maintenance than anything that I got going on.
That would be sexy though.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Jason?
I'm not sitting down for 4 days to get.
Well, you don't have as much hair as I do.
And I would want it to be long first. I wouldn't like the grow out stage. See, you didn't have to go to the grow out stage. Nobody wants the
Oh,
the
yeah.
2-inch bumbleclots, regardless of the grid or not. Nobody wants the 2 inches.
Yeah.
So
Jason has fine hair too, so
Yeah, he does.
he would give it a more, you know,
It'd
loose
be-
texture,
it wouldn't
probably.
work. I don't think it will work. Well, it's not gonna work because
You like what you got. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Jason, for sitting down with us. We wanted a male perspective.
these.
Just helped.
I got
Yes.
these, so I'm okay.
Come on, love.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys for sitting down with us. Nicole, you are appreciated.
Thank you.
And guys, we're going to end the video here. But thank you guys for sitting down with us. We hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys got to wave to the camera.